Hi, this is Tommy from Active Physical Therapy based in Fonthill in Dublin. Today I'm going to talk about hamstring rehab, the very early stage. We're going to look at some videos of exercises that you can do from day 1 through to maybe day 6 or 7, depending on the severity of the hamstring tear. If you want to look at the written piece that accompanies this video, you'll find it on my blog www.activephysicaltherapy.ie. So in terms of predicting how long you're going to be out for, you've just torn your hamstring, felt that sharp pinch, and some practical things that might give you a rough guide would be, obviously, if you can walk off the pitch pain-free, or you hobble off the pitch, or you have to be carried off the pitch, gives some indication about the severity of the tear. More research backed predictors would be the location of the tear. So the higher it is up your leg, generally the longer the rehab is. So if your tear is a little bit lower down, closer to your knee, all the better. Another predictor would be how long it is before you can jog again. So if you can jog a day or two after your injury, generally it's a 2-week type injury or type timeout. If it's 3 or 4 days before you can jog pain-free, really you're talking 3 weeks before you can play again. Or if it's more than 5 days before you can jog pain-free, unfortunately it's going to be at least 4 to 5 weeks before you can return to play, and maybe even longer. So what should you do straight away? We've all heard of the acronym RICE, and you still ice it, compress it and elevate it, but the rest now is being replaced by optimal loading. And by that I mean you can do some little work on your hamstring very early on. Pain-free isometric contractions. We'll be looking at these exercises in the videos that follow. But research would show that promotes cell growth and starts the healing process, as opposed to just rest. So the next thing you should do is to see a therapist. They will carry out an objective assessment and go take a look at the factors that may have contributed to you injuring your hamstring, the biomechanical tests, neurodynamic tests, and rule out any other factors that can lead to you injuring your hamstring. The goals of the acute stage are to minimize pain, control inflammation, protect the scar tissue, and then start your early rehab exercises. Your rehab needs to follow the following guidelines. You have to do it pain-free. The exercises shouldn't be sore. You go on a day on, day off basis, and the reason for that is you take your day off to allow for muscle regeneration to occur, and also so you can monitor any symptoms that might be returning, so you know that if you've done too much or whatever. So day on, day off, if you're doing your running and your strength or your exercises on the same day like that, you would run first and you ice it after your exercises. Really after the first couple of days, that's the only time you need to ice it throughout your rehab, is after you've done some work on it. So let's start with the exercises.
Three. Go.